Welcome everybody to the part two version of the MATL week 7, um, show. My name is Ben Scholler, obviously, co-commissioner of this league, and unfortunately, because of family obligations, Mr. Preston's not going to be able to join us for part two of this broadcast. So I am your dude today, and this is the first time I'm doing this solo, so I'm going to give it my best shot. But we have a lot of really good matchups here. We showed part one this morning on an upload, and I'm assuming that this will be shown Christmas Eve morning. So I'm going to try to upload this on Christmas Eve morning. We will see how that goes. But regardless, we're going to get right to it here for part two. We've got some really good matchups today between a lot of good teams. I'm going to go ahead and show you the standings page. And according to this, we're going to see the top three teams, Masters of the Diamond, the Pine Tar Bandits, and Sasquad today, as well as Ghost of Candlestick Park, who is very well liked in the Roto rankings. He's ranked second in Roto rankings. So the Roto really likes Ghost of Candlestick Park. Then we have the good, the Vlad, and the ugly, crazy Quakers, or Quazy Quakers, I should say. Mosby Special and Formidable is who we will see today. But the matchups we are going to take a look at. It's Formidable, who is sitting at 6-11-1 in 14th place. He will be facing off versus the Pine Tar Bandits, managed by Mr. Travis Atkins, who is 13-4-1, having an absolute killer year. Placed second. If we take a look at the Roto standings, you can tell that the Pine Tar Bandits are ranked fourth. In Roto, they are fourth in offense and sixth in pitching, so that is nothing to frown about. Formidable sitting down here in 14th place. They are an even placement with their Roto rankings compared to their actual rankings, and he's 12th in offense and 14th in pitching. But as we all know, these matchups can absolutely swing either way by the drop of a hat, really. So I'm very excited to bring this to you. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I know I have a little bit of background music going on to try and set the mood since it's just me and I'm not recording live, so I don't have any interaction. But I'm going to do my best to make this entertaining for you guys. So game one here, we have Formidable versus the Pine Tar Bandits. And Ron Guidry, I do have let me see, I got a note on Mr. Ron. Let's see here. This is his second to last game, a regular season game of his career, his swan song, as Mr. Devine puts it. Dan Quisenberry and Fergie Jenkins versus Fergie Jenkins and Trevor Hoffman. This is a really good matchup. Fergie Jenkins, I had him last year in the league. Didn't pitch him a lot, but he's been doing very well as of this season. Ron Guidry, I believe I'm saying that right. 4.78 ERA at the 1.67 WHIP this season. He does have three quality starts. Dan Quisenberry is perfect ERA-wise. He has pitched 14 in the third innings, 0 ERA at the 0.84 WHIP. He has six saves this season. So he has been absolutely phenomenal. Fergie Jenkins, on his side of things, he has pitched, I believe, 4 games, 1.8 ERA at the 0.96 WHIP, which is incredible. You can't really beat that. Trevor Hoffman, however, has been getting touched up. 5.41 ERA with a 1.20 WHIP with 5 saves. So he does get the job done with the saves category, but he has been getting touched up as of this season so far. On Formidable side, their offensive side, we see Mike Piazza, Don Mattingly, and we joke about the Don Mattingly games, the 1-for-4 games. We'll see if he breaks that. Jose Altuve, Nolan Arenado, among others. Stan Musial, Jose Canseco, Rafael Palmeiro. On the Pine Tar Bandits side, Smokey Burgess, Eddie Murray, Robinson Cano, George Brett. There's Billy Williams, Baby Dolls making his appearance. Home Run Baker, There's Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And yeah, so we have a lot of mix and match here on both sides, I would say. I'd like to see a little bit more out of Stan Musial. He has been kind of subpar for Formidable, I would say. 286 batting average, only 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. So we'll get right to it. We'll see what happens. But for whatever reason, okay, this is the first pull I've ever done, and we're going to see if I do it right. For Formidable's offense, game 1, he explodes. 4 home runs, 12 RBIs, and 8 walks. Look at some of these games. Jose Canseco 1 for 5, but he gets 2 RBIs and adds a stolen base. Rafael Primero 1 for 3, 2 walks, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Nolan Arenado 1 for 2, 2 walks, 1 home run, and 3 RBIs. And Miguel Tejada, look at that. Probably a grand slam, you have to assume. Great game here by Formidable. That's really good. What was he, a 12th ranked offense? Yeah, 12th ranked offense. So this is a very, very good start for Formidable. On to the Pine Tar Bandits. Okay, not bad. It's a pretty good game, actually. That's 345. Very good. 3 for 4 from Robinson Cano. 3 for 4 from Baby Doll Jacobson. Look at Billy Williams. 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. No stolen bases, only 3 strikeouts. Very, very solid line. Very solid line. But Formidable had an exceptional line. So let's go ahead and tally these up, and let's go ahead and see where they sit. Formidable is going to take runs. They tied in hits. Formidable has a power explosion here. 4 home runs with 12 RBIs. 8 walks from Formidable. 1 stolen base. Will take that category. Pine Tar Bandits does take strikeouts, and they do take batting average. So currently going into the pitching, Formidable sits with a 5-2 lead. Very, very solid. Very solid line. Ron Guidry. Let's see here what he has for us. Shalln't we? Oh my goodness. Okay. He gets absolutely shelled. 19. This is his second to last game too of his career, and this might have been his. This might have been his clue that it's time to hang it up. 1 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned runs, 1 walk. Dan Quisenberry gets the save with 2 innings and adds 2 IIS, but no strikeouts, 0, zip. None. So that means he's going to have a 0 Ks per 9. But look at that ERA and that whip. Oh, man. Wow. Travis has a chance here. Travis has a chance to make this comeback. He has to come back 5-2 lead, so it's going to be tough. But he has a chance. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Okay, so Trevor Hoffman gets hammered. 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs with 1 strikeout. He gets 0 of the trifecta. No wins, no quality start, and no saves. Fergie Jenkins, 11 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 Ks. Let's go ahead and tally it up. You know what? The Quisenberry 2 IIS might have saved Formidable's tail. He'll take the IS. Neither one of them get a win or a quality start. Travis is going to get the Ks and the Ks per 9 because Formidable got 0. A save from Quisenberry, but look at this ERA. Travis is going to win the ERA at the 6.75. He's going to win the whip at the 1.63, but it does not matter as Formidable hangs on to a 7-6 victory in game 1. Holy cow. Thank you, offense, he's saying. 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Thank you, offense. Man. Okay. Well, let's move on to game 2. Formidable takes a 1-0 lead going into game 2. In game 2, we have Whitey Ford and Dan Quisenberry versus Felix Hernandez and Wade Davis. Very, very good pairing. This is a 2020 Wade Davis. I don't think he pitched very much that year, the COVID year. I think he had like 5 or 6 ball games. So we will see. A lot of the same suspects here. Daniel Murphy's getting an appearance. Jimmy Rollins, Curtis Granderson. There's David Ortiz. I love that pick. Over here on the Pine Tar Bandits, we have Ted Simmons, Jason Giambi, Pee Wee Reese, Heine Manouche, Hal McRae, Ricky, Stolen Base, Henderson. He is in the lineup. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and pull Formidable stats here. We're going to go ahead and take a look. Formidable game 2 versus the Pine Tar Bandits. Okay. 7 walks is good. There we have 6 RBIs. Okay, that's not great, but it might hold. We'll see. Daniel Murphy, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run. Jose Canseco with a home run, 2 RBIs. He bats 1 for 2 with a walk. How many home runs does Jose Canseco have this season? Let's look. 5 home runs with 12 RBIs. That is going to help. David Ortiz, 0 for 2 with 2 walks. So an okay line, not great. It's okay. Let's see what the Pine Tar Bandits has for us. One RBI. Jason Giambi gets a solo home run, and that is it for the home runs and the RBIs for the Pine Tar Bandits. He does, however, get 7 runs. Ricky Henderson with 2. Heine Manouche with 2. The best line of the game, you could say it's Jason Giambi, 1 for 2, 2 walks, solo home run. Heine Manouche, 2 for 6. Pee Wee Reese with the stolen base. So he's going to win the category there with Pee Wee Reese. Reggie Jackson, though, he won't lose the category in strikeouts, but Reggie did his best effort with 3 strikeouts. So let's go ahead and tally these up. Pine Tar Bandits takes hits. He takes runs. Formidable will take RBIs and walks. Pine Tar Bandits, like I said, are going to take the stolen bases with 1. He's going to take strikeouts. He's going to take batting average. So we have a flip situation. The Pine Tar Bandits now take a 5-2 lead going into the pitching matchup. So that's flipped from just the previous game there. We're going to go ahead and pull it here. We're not going to mess around. This is a 1950 Whitey Ford. I have a note here. Let me look. Oh, this is his 9th career ball game. 9th career ball game for Mr. Whitey Ford. What's it going to look like? Let's take a look. Look at that ball game. A win, a quality start, 9 innings, 9 IIS, 3 hits, 5 walks, but he gets 4 strikeouts. Quisenberry doesn't do anything, a third of an inning with a hit and a walk, but Whitey Ford, look at that line. And this was his first career complete game shutout. 1950, August 15th, complete game shutout, the first one of his career. How impressive is that? Well, we're going to go over here to Felix Hernandez, and this is King Felix. This is 2011 King Felix, and he was good. He was good. Wade Davis, he was good in his time, especially for the Kansas City Royals World Series championship year, but we'll see. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens here. He has a 5-2 lead. Oh, wow. Great start by Felix, but look at Wade Davis. Oh, my goodness, he gets absolutely shelled. What was this? Was this a 2020 Wade Davis? What Wade Davis was this? Was this a I can't pull it up. I want to say it's a Colorado Rocky Wade Davis. Was it a Colorado Rocky Wade Davis? Let's go look. 2020 Wade, yep, Colorado Rocky Wade Davis. Second to last season of his career. Well, there you go. He did his best to nuke this whole thing. But let's go ahead and tally it up. We'll see. King Felix had a great game, incredible game. Let's tally it up. They tie and wins, tie and quality starts. Formidable's going to take IIS. Look at that, 9 1/3 versus 7 2/3. That's some unluckiness right there with the Pine Tar Bandits. Pine Tar Bandits does take Ks and Ks per 9 though. Formidable with the ERA and the WHIP. It will not matter. The Pine Tar Bandits, regardless of Wade Davis trying to nuke the entire matchup, he's going to take a 7-5 victory in game 2 of this matchup. So that's going to create a game 3 rubber match. And let's take a look and see who we have pitching in this matchup. David Price and Dan Quisenberry versus Christy Mathewson and Trevor Hoffman. Great pairing here. Great pairing. We see Eric Davis in the lineup. He's the only new one. We got Don Mattingly back in the lineup. Piazza needs to pick it up. Piazza's been very disappointing this season. He was great last year. We need to see him pick it up. And then over here on the Pine Tar Bandits, it's Lou Whitaker's new to the lineup today. I think we see Honus Wagner. I think everybody else we've seen. So let's go ahead and pull the matchup without further ado. Let's go ahead and pull this matchup. And we have game 3 for Formidable. Oh, a bad one. A bad game. All right. So, Mike Piazza, 0 for 5. Goodness gracious. Rafael Primero, though, 2 for 6 with a home run and an RBI. Just like the Pine Tar Bandits in game 2, we have a solo home run who makes up for all the home runs and the RBIs. So what do you think about that? Man, that average is not good. We have 4 walks. Jose Canseco got 3 of them. And he got another stolen base. Look at that. It's not a great game. So let's see what the Pine Tar Bandits has going for them. They have an opportunity to really make up some ground here, to pass in some categories. Looky there. He doesn't have a ton of RBIs. He has 3. But he gets, 3 stolen bases. Let's take a look at this. Ted Simmons, 2 for 3, 2 walks, a solo home run. He gets. Let's see. Billy Williams and Ricky Henderson add a RBI each. Ricky Williams and Billy Williams and Ted Simmons, the 3 who did everything in this matchup, all add. No, not Ted Simmons. Excuse me. Lou Whitaker all add a stolen base. Hal McRae, 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. That's not been Hal McRae this year. That was just a bad pull. But Honus Wagner, 0 for 4. George Brett, 0 for 4. But the others did so well. Let's go ahead and tally this up. Pine Tar Bandits, 11-7. They'll take hits. They'll take runs. They tied in home runs. Pine Tar Bandits will take RBIs. Formidable will take walks. Pine Tar Bandits will take stolen bases and strikeouts and batting average to take a 6-1 lead going into the pitching. And wow, what a commanding lead. They didn't do anything outstanding as far as, 3 RBIs, 4 runs, but they just did more than Formidable. That's fantasy baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you if you know anything about fantasy baseball, but some weird things happens in this game, and that just happened right there. So the Pine Tar Bandits will take a 6-1 lead going into pitching. And we have David Price on the mound. 2018 David Price. Let's see what he does for Formidable. Wow. Well, let me process this real quick. Hold up. Let me process this. Just a minute. Let me go look at something. Let me go look. I got, you know what? We all make mistakes. Let me go look. A 330, let's see. 2018 David Price. That's basically showing he pitched 7 innings of no runs or no hits. Let's go see if there's been a mistake. Yes. 4 hits. 4 hits. No walks, no earned runs. Okay. So that was it. That was the only mistake there. Okay. Well, regardless, it was an incredible outing. So we get a win and a quality start from David Price. 7 innings, 7 IIS, 4 hits, 5 Ks, no walks. Dan Quisenberry, 3 innings, 1 win, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Look at that line. So he combines for a .9 ERA at the .7 whip. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to pass the Pine Tar Bandits with a 6-1 lead, but he did a very good job setting himself up to potentially do that. So we'll see what happens. But holy cow, it's a really good line. All right. 1914, Christy Mathewson. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. So look at this line real quick. 9 innings. He gets a win from it, but he gives up 16 hits, 2 walks, 7 earned runs, 2 Ks. He has a 2 whip, and it's a high 2 whip, too. And what I mean by that is he gave up 18 through 9. That's high. You know, you give up 8 through 4, you have a chance to kind of really lower that fairly quickly. But when you pitch that many and you give up 18 combined in 9 innings, that's going to stay up there pretty high. Trevor Hoffman gets a save with an inning pitched and 1 IIS. But let's tally it up. This is crazy. Quisenberry at that win, too, is going to make things interesting. All right, Formidable is going to take wins 2-1. He's going to take quality starts 1-0. He's going to take IIS. He's going to take Ks. He's going to take Ks per 9. Now, Travis will take saves. Are you kidding me? Formidable is going to take ERA and whip, and Formidable is going to take the series with an 8-7 comeback victory from his pitching staff. Oh, my. I just got to process this real quick. Oh, my goodness. Did Quisenberry's win do it? You know, if he doesn't get that win, they tie. But if he gets a save instead, he would still win by 1. That was the difference, though, was that win. He wins by 1, 8-7. My goodness, I can't believe that. 6-1 going into pitching, and he wins 8-7. That's unbelievable. So Formidable, congratulations, Nathan, with a great victory this week. Pine Tar Bandits has been rolling. Pine Tar Bandits 2-1, Formidable 2-1. So let's go ahead and update that. 8-12. Pine Tar Bandits will go get his 14th win, but he drops to 6 losses. Okay. Man, look at that. That is just, that's wild. So Pine Tar Bandits is still sitting in second place. Formidable will jump a little bit. Now, we still have some matchups to see here of some people underneath him, but man, that's wild. Okay. Well, Formidable, congratulations on an incredible win. The Pine Tar Bandits are a really, really good team. And that's just a very, very good win. That's a very good win. There's nothing else really to say there. Let me pull up this next matchup and we'll talk about it real quick. But that was an incredible comeback there. It was a really good comeback. All right. So game 1 of our next matchup is the Mosby Special, sitting at 6-11-1, was ranked 14th. We just adjusted it, so 15th right now, if you want to say that. Versus the Good, the Vlad, and the Ugly, Christine, 7-11, who was 12th before I reshuffled the rankings here. So this is a matchup between two teams that are at the lower half, but we have a long ways to go, and they can make up some ground here. They could really make up some ground if they come out with a victory. So let's get right to it. Mosby Special versus the Good, the Vlad, and the Ugly. And this first matchup will pit Justin Verlander, 2018 Justin Verlander, and Tom Henke versus Mickey Lolich and Raciel Iglesias. Now, Mosby Special is running with a mix and match here. Thurman, Munson, Prince Fielder, Stan Hack, Renteria, Burks, Harper, Bogarts, just to name a few. I'm not going to name them all. We'll just name a few here. The Good, the Vlad, the Ugly. Ernie Lombardi. There's the Crime Dog. There's Roberto, Barry, Joe DiMaggio, Tony Gwynn, who got some love on the intro video. Of course, we didn't have the intro video for this one, but you can watch that on part 1. And then Brett Butler. All right, let's get right to it. No need to mess around. We'll take a look at the roto just to have it. Christine's 15th, 13th in offense, and 13th in pitching. And Mosby is currently 13th overall with a 9th on offense and 14th pitching. So, like I said, a lot of ground to make up. And let's go ahead and pull this first set of stats for Mosby Special. Okay, not bad. 313 batting average. We have a solo home run from Ellis Burks. And then we have a 2-for-4 from Edgar Renteria. We get 2 RBIs from Moises Alou. Said it right the first time. Xander Bogaerts, Bryce Harper, 2-for-3 with 2 runs and an RBI, which was this year Bryce Harper, 2023. In fact, let me go check these notes over here. Yeah, Harper's game was a couple months ago. Yep. Yeah, okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and pull Christine's. What do you got for us? Oof. Not great. George Bell, 2-for-5 with 3 runs, a home run, and an RBI. So that's really the only contributor. You get a hit from Gwynn and DiMaggio and Roberto Alomar. That's about it. Brett Butler, though, gets 2 stolen bases, even though he goes 0-for-4. So that's going to actually swing that category. Let's go ahead and tally them up. Mosby Special with 10 hits. He'll take that. He'll take runs. They tie in home runs. Mosby will take RBIs. They tie in walks. Christine will take stolen bases. She'll take Ks. And Mosby Special will take batting average by almost 150. Well, more than 150 points. So going into pitching, Mosby Special will take a 4-2 lead. And we have Justin Verlander, 2018 Justin Verlander, and Tom Henke coming up. Let's see what happens. This might be, I could be wrong, but this could be potentially the worst ERA that we've ever pulled I can't. Maybe I'm wrong, but Justin Verlander, 2 innings, 7 hits, 6 earned runs with 2 Ks. Tom Henke, an inning and a third, he gives up 6 earned runs with 4 hits and 4 walks. Golly, you have this happen on a regular fantasy baseball Monday. Yeah, you're just picking up starting pitchers and streaming them the rest of the week because this is just that's bad. That's just bad. There's nothing else to say there about that. Christine, the door is open. I know we joke, but the door is absolutely open on this one. There might not even be a door on the hinges. After that, my goodness, that is just. Whew. All right, here we go. How does Mickey Lolich do? Oh, he pitches great. 9 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks with 10 Ks. And Iglesias doesn't get a save, but he gets 1 IIS. And Lolich gets a win and a quality start. Let's tally them up. Christine gets the win. She gets the quality start. She gets the Ks. Mosby will take Ks per 9, though. But Christine's going to take ERA and WHIP, and she's going to flip the game on its head with the horrendous pitching matchup or horrendous pitching that Mosby had. Christine's going to win game 1, 7-5. 7-5. Congratulations, Christine. Man, you benefited from a terrible pitching pool from Verlander. I don't know what his worst game he ever pitched was, but that has to be up there. Wow. All right, so that's game 1. Let's go to game 2. Mosby's going to throw Cliff Lee and John Wetland versus Hal Newhouser and Joe Nathan. Mr. Love or Hate Joe Nathan. You can sit here and look at the starting lineups that Mosby is throwing out there. Dustin Pedroia, Otis Nixon, some new faces there. Jimmy Fox back in the lineup. And then the good, the Vlad, and the ugly, Bill Madlock, Julio Franco, Miguel Cabrera, and 07 Cabrera at that. You got to feel good about that. Let's go ahead and pull Mosby's stats. Let's see. Mr. Mosby, what do you got for me? Very similar to the last pull. Jimmy Fox goes 2 for 3 with a walk, a home run, and 2 RBIs. He'd probably be your MVP of the day, of this game anyway, game 2. Bryce Harper, 1 for 4, 2 runs, and a walk. Renteria, 0 for 3, not great. Munson, 2 for 5, and a stolen base from Munson. That really helps. There's wasn't great, but to see if these numbers can hold up. Christine's offense has been struggling. Let's see if they can explode here. They do not at all. Wow. 152. God, what'd you bat the first game? I want to say you batted pretty close to that. Miguel Cabrera, 2 for 3, 2 walks, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base. Miguel Cabrera with the stolen base. But that's about it. 0 for 4 from Tony Gwynn. How often has that happened? Not often. Not often at all. Bill Madlock, 0 for 5. Whew, okay, let's tally it up. Not messing around. Mosby takes hits. He takes runs. He takes home runs. He takes RBIs. They tie in walks, tie in stolen bases. Christine will take strikeouts, but Mosby will take batting average. And Mosby takes a 5-1 lead going into the pitching. But anything can happen, as we just saw from Justin Verlander. So we will see. We have a 2004 Cliff Lee. So I don't know if you should feel good about that or not, but he did have some really outstanding years. John Wetland for the Texas Rangers had some good years too. So we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Without further ado. What is going on? Mosby. I got to see what you were ranked in pitching. Oh, no, that's not you. 14th in pitching. Okay. Well, it might be time for a new pitching coach because Cliff Lee gets just murdered. 3 2/3, 6 hits, 7 earned runs, 5 walks with 4 strikeouts. John Wetland does his job, gets a save with an inning and 1 IIS. He does his job. But holy cow. Is this lead going to hold? What's Hal Newhouser going to do? My goodness. Okay, here we go. She puts up a 0 ERA. Golly. Okay. She gets a win and a quality start. Joe Nathan gets an IIS. He does not get a save, though. But Hal Newhouser, no earned runs, 5 walks, 2 Ks. We're going to tally it up. We're just going to tally it up. Mosby's up 5-1. Let's see what happens. Christine takes a win. She takes quality start. She takes IIS. Mosby is going to hold on to Ks and Ks per night and saves. John Wetland gets the save. And the massive ERA difference and whip difference is not going to matter. Mosby's going to hold on because of those strikeouts, those 4 strikeouts that Cliff Lee got in the Ks per night. So Mosby holds on to game 2, 8-6, and he needs to be thanking the good Lord and just wiping away that sweat because that was not a good pitching matchup. But his hitting did just enough. So his hitting did just enough. That takes us to game 3. So we have a 1-1 tie going to game 3. And another rubber match. We have not had a sweep yet. Will this be the week we don't get a sweep? I think we might have had one earlier in the year. Let me look. We've had there was one sweep last week, 2 sweeps the week before, another sweep week 4. That's 4 sweeps. There's 5 sweeps. There's 6, 7, 8, 9 sweeps. Wow, there's 4 sweeps in week 2. 10 sweeps total. We've had 10 sweeps. But have we had a week yet where there's not a sweep? The answer is no. We have not had a week yet where there was not a sweep. Okay, let's go to game 3 of Mosby and Christine. Juan Marshall and John Wetland versus Dave Steeb and Raciel Iglesias. Mookie Betts and Albert Bell and A-Rod are making an appearance, bringing the big dogs out. There's Johnny Damon on the other side, Freddie Freeman, Chuck Knobloch. How wild was it about his throwing? He just can't throw from second base. That was just out of left. I mean, no pun intended, out of left field. That was wild. Harry just couldn't throw anymore. Just kind of wild. There was actually, not to go too far off onto a rabbit trail, but there was I want to say from Baylor University, a softball catcher that couldn't, for whatever reason, couldn't throw it back to the pitcher. I don't know why, what the reasoning was, but she had to walk halfway back to the pitcher and then lightly toss it. It was really strange, but I always thought about the Chuck Knobloch situation. Just wild, throwing it into the stands and stuff. Oh, the things you remember, huh? All right, well, let's get going here. Mosby for game 3. Let's see what his offense does. Wabam. Look at that. Edgar Renteria. 3 for 5, a home run, and 3 RBIs. A-Rod, finally, 2 for 4, 2 runs, a walk, 2 RBIs, a 1996 Alex Rodriguez. Moises Alou, 2 for 4, 1 run, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. What a game. Another 3 for 4 for Jimmy Fox. All right. Christine. listen, we need to get this offense going. Okay, whatever you need to do, we need to get this offense going. All right, let's see if she does it. Christine, what are we doing here? Christine, just a garbage offensive performance right now. Not to put it lightly here, but goodness gracious, we've had garbage pitching performances from Mosby. But your hitter's 152. It's what you had last game, I think. My goodness. Who did the best? Johnny Damon, 1 for 4, 2 runs, an RBI. Chuck Knobloch, 1 for 3. There's not much to say there. Let's tally it up. Mosby takes hits. He takes runs. He takes home runs. He takes RBIs. Christine, you do take walks. It's a plus. Christine takes strikeouts. Mosby takes batting average by 209 points. Wow. Well, it's not the worst thing, Christine. You are only down 5-2. And as we've seen, the pitching performances from Mosby have not been good. And they're not great this time either. Juan Marshall, 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks. John Wetland gets a save with 1 IIS. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to show you this. This is incredible. I don't know if you can see that. Jacob Mosby is calling me right now. Hey, fool, he didn't answer. He didn't answer. Well, I'm not going to call him back. You're going to watch this stream later, Mosby, and know that you called and I didn't call you back. So my bad on that. But let's see if that holds up. John Wetland, a save, an inning, 1 IIS, 1 hit. All right. Dave, Steve. Now, Christine, your pitching has been stupid good. Does that continue? Let's not look. Did it continue? Oh my gosh, it did. Look at that. 10 and 2/3 IIS. Dave Steve, look at that. Win and a quality start, 9 innings, 4 Ks, 4 hits, 2 walks. Raciel Iglesias, a save, 2019. Let's tally this up. Does she make a comeback? She takes wins. She takes quality starts. She takes IIS. She takes Ks. Mosby will take Ks per 9. You are kidding me. Christine does it again and wins the series 2 games out of 3 from absolutely incredible pitching matchups, terrible pitching matchups from Mosby, and overcomes the offense. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over and check the standings here. Mosby, 1-2. Good. The Vlad the Ugly is 2-1. She'll put up 9 and 12. Mosby will put up a 7 and 13. And if we adjusted that, wow. Mosby is now tied with Ethan, winning percentage for last. Well, it would be 15th. The Good, the Vlad, the Ugly is currently tied with Ryland and Dan, and their games finished in part 1. So look at Christine making some moves here. She's making some moves. Congratulations, Christine. Congratulations. Okay. Well, I'd be dang. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue on to the next one. It's going to pit the Quazy Quakers versus the Ghosts of Candlestick Park. Oh, man. Here we go. Now, let's take standings on this one. The Quazy Quakers are 6-10-2. They were ranked 12th before the reshuffling, and the Ghost of Candlestick Park are 9-9. They were ranked 7th. But let me show you something. Look at these Roto rankings. There are 2 people who have over 200 points in Roto. Ghost of Candlestick Park are one of them. He's ranked 2nd. 2nd in offense, 2nd in pitching. His team has been on fire, but they haven't been getting the wins, which is why he's been ranked as the unluckiest player for 5 weeks in a row. He's just been getting unlucky like crazy. Quazy Quakers are 11th in Roto, 10th in offense, and 10th in pitching. So kind of middle of the road. I mean, he's sitting right there. He's ready to make a move. Man, okay. Well, let's go ahead and let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. No more messing around here. It's Christmas Eve, and we don't need to be spending a lot of time here watching a big old long matchup. So let's get right to it. I do have a note on this. Okay, this is Addy Joss's first game of his swan song year, or how I also like when Preston says long in the tooth. Long in the tooth, Addy Joss. Now, Addy Joss didn't pitch a lot of years, but 1910 Addy Joss. We have Hoyt Wilhelm. We always like to crack on old Hoyt. You never know what you're going to get from Hoyt. They're facing Don Drysdale and Troy Percival. I don't know how they've been doing lately. Let's go look at Don Drysdale. Don Drysdale has a 4.67 ERA at the 1.56 WHIP. Not been great. Not been great at all. From the Quazy Quakers, however, Addy Joss. Let's see here. Addy Joss was great last year. Addy Joss, 3.91 ERA at the 1.43 WHIP. Low Ks per 9. That is definitely an Addy Joss situation. All right. You can see their offense there. Roy Campanella. There's Pie Trainer. He's been pretty great at times. Harry Heilman. Hal Trotsky. Joe Carter. On Ghost of Candlestick Park, Bill Terry. We like to talk about Bill Terry. He wasn't drafted last year. He's been doing great this year. Maury Wills, Tim Raines, Al Simmons, Bobby Bonds, Mark McGuire. Let's go ahead and pull. Why are we wasting time? Santa is coming. We got to hurry. Quazy Quakers Game 1 versus the Ghosts of Candlestick Park. Look at this game. I don't know even where to start. Harry Heilman, 5 for 5, 4 runs, 3 RBIs. Hal Trotsky has a 3 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Joe Morgan, 3 for 6 with 2 bombs, 4 RBIs, and a 2005 Albert Pujols with a 2-run home run. Oh, man. With only 2 strikeouts. Ghost of Candlestick Park get everybody's best. Can he match? He has 13 hits. He bats .371. Al Simmons goes 2 for 6 with an RBI. Tim Raines, 1 for 3, 2 walks, 3 stolen bases. Maury Wills with a stolen base, 2 for 4. Bill Terry, 3 for 6 with a home run and 2 RBIs. But look, let's tally this up. This is crazy. All right, Quazy Quakers are going to take hits 18-13. They're going to take runs. They're going to take home runs and 14 RBIs. Goes to Candlestick Park, does take walks and stolen bases. Quazy Quakers Ks by 1. And look at this. Ghosts of Candlestick Park lose batting average by 115 points. and he batted .371. What do you? What more can you do? What more can you do? I don't know. All right, Quazy Quakers, Addy Joss, Hoyt Wilhelm. Oh, Addy Joss gets touched up. Hoyt Wilhelm gets a win, though. So does Addy Joss, and he gets a... That ain't no quality start. That ain't no quality start. Get that out of here. All right. 10 innings, 11 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks, but 2 wins combined. Unbelievable. All right, Don Drysdale. What do you got for us? Oh, Don gets a win and a quality. 9 innings. Look at that start. In 1962, Don Drysdale. Troy Percival with the save. Wow. And he gets the trifecta. 3. He gets a win and a quality start and a save. Let's tally this up. He has to make a big comeback here. Quazy Quakers takes wins. Ghost of Candlestick Park takes quality starts. Quazy Quakers takes IIS. Ghost of Candlestick Park takes Ks and Ks per night and saves and a run and whip to come back and tie the matchup. What did I just watch? We are seeing some incredible comebacks through the pitching. My goodness, I can't even believe this. I can't even believe this. Okay. Well, there you go. We're still not going to have a sweep because this is a tie. We're going to take this to game 2. My goodness. Okay. Here we go. Game 2. We have Jim Bunning and Hoyt Wilhelm versus Yu Darvish and Troy Percival. Yu Darvish, sometimes you get excellent, sometimes you don't. So we don't know what we're going to get here. We do see Garcia Parra making an appearance, Jim Rice, Tris Speaker, Harry Heilman again, Hal Trosky. On Ghost of Candlestick Park side, Archie Vaughn, Freddie Lindstrom, he was in the lineup last game, though. Larry Doyle, Orlando Cepeda, Mr. Babe Ruth. Without further ado, Quazy Quakers, here you go. Bam. 4 more home runs. Roy Campanella, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Michael Young adds a solo home run. That's 3 for 4. Harry Heilman, he just went 5 for 5. Now he goes 2 for 3 with a home run and an RBI and a walk. What a day right now that Quazy Quakers is having with their offense. My goodness. Okay, Quazy. Okay. All right, here we go. Ghost of Candlestick Park adds a home run from Orlando Cepeda. Babe Ruth goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. Low on the RBI. So 3 total. No stolen bases between either team. Larry Doyle, 2 for 4. Okay. Al Simmons, 2 for 4. Let's tally it up. Quazy, 11 to 10, takes hits and runs and home runs and RBIs. They tie in walks. They tie in stolen bases. They tie in Ks. And Quazy Quakers takes batting average. He takes a 5-0 lead going into pitching against the number 2 offense in the league. Look at that. Can Jim Bunning outdo Mr. Yu Darvish? He gets a quality start. 8 innings, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts. Hoyt Wilhelm doesn't get a save, but he gets a 2 innings pitch with the 2 IIS. 2 Ks. Hoyt does a pretty good job. And they're up 5-0. So he didn't have to do much. So he's going to take a 0.9 ERA with 1 whip. With a 1 whip. Going into the Yu Darvish and Troy Percival combination. And oh my goodness, Troy Percival. 1 hit, 1 earned run in only 2/3 of an inning. A K. Yu Darvish, a win and a quality start. He pitches a great game. He does a great game, but Troy Percival, gosh, okay. Let's tally it up. Ghost takes wins. Quazy Quakers takes IIS. Ghost will take Ks and Ks per 9. They tie in saves. Quazy Quakers will take ERA and whip. So Quazy Quakers puts up another 8, but this time he takes the win 8-3. So going into game 3, Quazy Quakers currently 1-0-1 versus the number 2 Roto ranked team in the league. Let's see what game 3 has for us. It has a 2016 Madison Bumgarner, Jose Valverde versus a Pedro Martinez, Eric Gagne. Now, this is a 1993 Pedro Martinez, which puts him, I want to say, with the Expos. No, I lied. This puts him with the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a 21-year-old Pedro Martinez, second year in the league. Now, well, he's still a rookie. The first year he pitched in 2 games. So this was his rookie season, essentially. Wow. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'll let you check out the offenses there. Joe Carter. I see Salvador Perez. Quazy's been on fire offensively, though. Let's see what happens. No home run this time, but he does get 9 runs. Joe Morgan had a day today. Look at this. 1 for 3, 2 walks, 3 runs, 2 stolen bases. Tris Speaker, 4 for 5, a walk, and 5 RBIs. Oh, my. Oh, my. Without Tris Speaker, he only has 1 RBI. Tris Speaker added 5 of the 6. Unbelievable. Okay, Ghost. Come on, man. Come on, Ghost. Come on, Chris. What you got for us? God, it looks similar. All right, 3 for 4 from Jose Ramirez, 2 for 4 from Arky, 1 for 3 from Lance Berkman, 2 walks, 2 RBIs from Larry Doby. Bill Terry, another 2 for 5 with an RBI. I can't believe how close these are. Okay, let's tally them up. Quazy, they're tied in hits. Quazy takes runs. They're tied in home runs, tied in RBIs, tied in walks. Quazy takes stolen bases. They're tied in Ks, and Ghosts of Candlestick Park will take the batting average. It is a lowly 2-1 advantage for Quazy Quakers because there were so many ties. And Madison Bumgarner, Jose Valverde versus young Pedro, and Eric Gagne. Madison Bumgarner throws a gem. Quality start, 8 innings, 5 hits with 9 Ks. And look at Jose Valverde with a save, 1 1/3 innings. He lowers the Ks per 9, though. He doesn't get a K. But look at this. Look at this team. 0.96 ERA at the 0.54 whip. This entire series, his pitching has been going nuts. And his offense, really. Man, okay. Pedro? Can young Pedro do what he needs to do? He does not. He does not. Look at Gagne's line, though. A win, 2 innings, 2 IIS, a hit and a walk. But look, he struck out every single batter he faced. Well, I take that back. He faced 8 batters, but every out he got was a strikeout. So that's going to help the case for 9. But again, another atrocious ERA. 10.39 team ERA with a 2.54 whip. Let's tally it up. Ghost of Candlestick Park will take wins. Quazy will take quality starts. Ghost will take IIS. Quazy will take strikeouts. Ghost will take Ks per 9. It's tied 4-4 currently. Quazy will take saves, and he'll take ERA, and he will take whip. And we have an upset, a big, big upset here. Quazy Quakers, 2-0-1 versus the second-ranked Roto team. Wow. 0-2-1 for Ghosts. 2-0-1 for Quazy. So let's tally that up. We're going to put 8. We're going to put 3. We're going to put on Ghost, none there. We're going to put 11. And Ghost has his first tie. Oh, wow. So yet again, Ghost of Candlestick Park, I can almost guarantee you he's probably going to fit right back into the most unlucky player of the league. He's 9-11-1 and ranked second in Roto. Wow. Look at Quazy Quakers, though, making a move up. He tied Ducey's Delights, and he tied Ghost of Candlestick Park. That game right there ties him in the standings with Ghost of Candlestick Park. Wow. Look at all these ties. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, great job, Mark Jacobs. Great job. Chris, back to the drawing board. And I'm just looking here. Oh, wow. I can't wait to tell you the matchup for next week, who you got. Holy cow. It's going to be a fun matchup. Okay. Well, let me pull up this last matchup we got between the Sasquad, 11-7 Sasquad versus Masters of the Diamond. Look at this juggernaut matchup. 14-4 Masters. Placed number 1, and Sasquad is number 3. And you check Roto rankings, Masters of the Diamond they're incredible. They're ranked first. They're ranked first in offense, first in pitching. They have 8 of the 16. They're leading 8 of the 16 categories. I think they're second in 3 of them. I'm not sure we've seen anything like it. The only category they're not good in is home runs. Everything else, he's just exploding. Sasquad is ranked 6th in Roto, 11th in offense, and 5th in pitching. But for whatever reason, Sasquad's been getting it done. So we'll see what happens here. We are going to see what happens. We have a Max Scherzer, Kenley Jansen versus Eddie Plank and Aroldis Chapman. And this is an incredible pitching matchup. These two closers have been incredible. I don't have the reliever of the year pulled up, but they're both up there. They are both up there for sure. I can tell you that for a fact. But this is going to be a fun matchup. This could really kind of switch some things here in standings. So let me check my notes here. This is a Diamondbacks Max Scherzer. A Diamondbacks Max Scherzer. How about that? Okay. Well, what are we doing messing around? Look at these lineups. Johnny Bench, Joey Votto, Eddie Collins, Chipper Jones, Cal Ripken, Matt Holliday, Beltran, Giles, and Justice versus Torrey, Sisler, Fritch, Mulder, Pesky, Brock, Cobb, Wainer, and Mize. A lot of old guys on that lineup in there. What's the latest? Let's see. What's the latest? 1986. 1986 is the latest date pull of that lineup. Wow. Wow. And the latest, the oldest on this lineup is 1976. Wow. No, I apologize. Eddie Collins, 1916. 1916. Okay. My apologies. All right. Sasquad, what you got for me, big dog? Friendly note about Sasquad, Brett Morgan. Mr. Brett Morgan's a year older than me, and we played the same position in high school in baseball. And oh, by the way, Sasquad's a fitting name because he's 6'8", and he's a monster. Here we go. Oh, look at that explosion. Matt Holliday, 2017 Matt Holliday, 3 for 4, home run, 3 RBIs. Cal Ripken, 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Brian freaking Giles, guys. What are we doing here? Fit him right in there with Jared Weaver. Brian Giles, 2 for 3 at the home run and 3 RBIs. Goodness gracious. His one old guy went 0 for 3. Yeah, you should have went new school. I don't know what you're thinking. What a line. 455 batting average. Unbelievable. Okay, Masters of the Diamond. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Well, Paul Wainer, 4 for 4, 2 runs, a walk, and an RBI. Look at that. 2 for 5 from Joe Torre, 2 RBIs. Yeah, not much to say on that. That's a pretty big letdown for Masters of the Diamond. He's been having just extraordinary pulls, and that's not a great one. Let's tally him up. Sasquad takes hits and runs and home runs and RBIs and walks. Masters of the Diamond will take stolen bases. Sasquad takes Ks and batting average. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 7-1 advantage going into pitching. And Max Scherzer and Kenley Jansen are pitching right now. Yikes. He does get a win, though. Max Scherzer does get a win. Kenley Jansen gets an IIS. He gives up a hit in an inning. Oh, my God, Kenley, what are you doing? No save, though. But Max Scherzer does get a win. In his case, per 9 are high. And Eddie Plank is not known for the strikeouts. But Mr. Aroldis Chapman is. What happens? Well, Aroldis Chapman doesn't do great. He does get the save, an inning, a third, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Eddie Plank pitches 9. He gets a win, but no quality start. 4 earned runs, 9 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. That's going to be tough. Let's tally it up. They're tied in wins, tied in quality starts. Masters takes IIS. Sasquad will take Ks and Ks per 9. The Masters will take saves and ERA, but Sasquad will take whip for a 10-4 victory. Big win for Sasquad as he is attempting to make some moves at the top of the standings. Great game from the Sasquad. Game 2. Roy Halladay and Francisco Rodriguez, K-Rod, versus David Cohn and Aroldis Chapman. Francisco Lindor appearance. There's Bobby Bonilla. Mickey Tettleton on this side. He's been in and out of the lineup because of his random strikeouts. Earl Combs. Max Carey. So, Mel Ott's back in there. He's been... Well, he was great last year, I believe. Let's see what happens. Can Sasquad take game 2 to secure the series? Another great performance. Except for the Ks, 10 Ks. But Brian Giles, boys and girls. Brian Giles. How you sleeping on him? 1 for 3, 2 walks, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Unbelievable. Chipper Jones with the home run and 3 RBIs. Joey Votto with a home run and an RBI. Man, things are clicking right now for the Sasquad. Things are clicking for the Sasquad. But you know what? Masters of the Diamond have been pretty good on offense themselves, to the tune of the number 1 ranked team on offense. What happens? Pretty good game. 8 runs total. We have a home run from Mickey Tettleton, 1 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Red Roof, 3 Wolf Roof, Red Roof, 3 RBIs, 2 for 4 with 2 runs. Johnny Pesky, 3 for 5, 1 RBI, 1 stolen base. 2 for 5 from Mel Ott. Paul Mauder, 0 for 5. Ugh. Let's tally it up. Masters takes hits and runs. Sasquad will take home runs, but he does not take RBIs. Masters takes RBIs. Sasquad takes walks. Master takes Ks, but Sasquad will take batting average. It's a 9-4 advantage for Masters of the Diamond. Look at that. What a matchup. Okay, Roy Halladay, what do you got? A win, a quality start, 8 innings, 2007 Roy Halladay with 10 Ks, and K-Rod gets that save, a perfect inning. Perfect inning with 1 IIS. That's a great baseline. 3 ERA for the all-time league is not incredible, but .56 is. David Cone, what do you have for us, Mr. David? 2000 David Cone. Oh. Did not do great. Now, remember, Masters of the Diamond has had the number 1 ranked offense and pitching. His pitching's been just stupid extraordinary. This is going to hurt. Now, Aroldis Chapman, look at that. Gets a save with the 1 IIS. But David Cone does not do good. Let's tally this up. Sasquad wins and quality starts. He also gets Ks and Ks per 9. Excuse me. They tie in saves. But Sasquad's going to take ERA and whip. Sasquad is going to take a commanding 9-4 victory. And look at this. Masters of the Diamond, are they human? Are they human? They might be human, ladies and gentlemen. They might be human. Holy cow. The notes on this, Halladay, this is the first game this year. And his stats last year were 5 wins, 2.03 ERA, the 1.03 whip. This was a Max Carey rookie, a Earl Combs rookie, a Paul Wainer rookie. So a lot of rookie pulls there for the Masters, but regardless, Sasquad takes that. So he's up 2-0 going into game 3, and Masters, you got to try to salvage something. We have Kevin Brown, a 1994 Kevin Brown and a K-Rod versus Doc White and Aroldis Chapman. And Doc White, I want to say Doc White has been just nails. Let's go look. Let's go look real quick at Doc White. He has pitched to at 1.17 ERA with a .61 whip. So, yeah, I would say you have the right guy on the mound. My goodness. Lord. Okay, now Sasquad's been hot on offense. He's been hot. Does that stay the same, or does he falter? Give me a thumbs up if you think he's going to stay hot. Give me a thumbs down if he's not. Even though this is not live, I hope you're doing it in your living room or in your truck or wherever you're at right now. And I hope people look at you and say, what are you doing? It is Christmas Eve. Quit being weird. Let's see what happens. Great game. 344 batting average. Matt Holliday with another home run. Carlos Beltran with the home run. 3 for 5 from Brian Giles. I don't know what else to say about the dude. Mark Teixeira, 1 for 3. 2 RBIs from Chipper Jones. And a stolen base from Matt Holliday. What a great game. Masters, can you match it or exceed it? You've been good. Oh, I think he might have exceeded some of the numbers here. Look at Mickey Telton with another home run. Mel Ott with a home run. Ty Cobb, 3 for 7, 3 runs, an RBI, and 3 stolen bases. Wow. Look at that. Paul Wainer gives another stolen base with an RBI. 0 for 4 from Johnny Mize. Wow. All right, let's tally it up. Masters of the Diamond. Okay, they're going to tie in hits. Masters of the Diamond is going to take runs. They tie in home runs. Masters takes RBIs. Masters takes walks and stolen bases and Ks. Sasquad's going to take batting average. Masters of the Diamond are up 5-1. They are sitting there going, we are not going down without a fight. We are going to try to not be the only team swept this week. And they are sending Mr. Doc White. Doc White to the hill. Let's go look at old Doc White here. Let's go look at him. Let's go take a look at old Doc White. How about we do that? Let's look at old Doc White up there. Look at him. Look at old Doc White. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Doc's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not giving up, boys. I'm not giving up. I got you. Masters of the Diamond. That's what he's saying. I'm just saying. Here we go. Kevin Brown. What do you got? Incredible game. A quality start and a win. K-Rod does not get a save. That might be huge. But Kevin Brown, 5 Ks. Great. Look at this. 1.13 ERA. The 1.5 whip, though, is concerning. That is very concerning. Here we go. Doc White and Aroldis Chapman. What a pairing this is. What happens? Look at Doc White. A win, a quality start, 7 innings, 7 IIS with only 1 hit. 1 hit. Doc White, who are you right now? Aroldis Chapman, though, look, he's human. An earned run, 2 hits, no save. Could have been a blown save, I don't know. 2020 game. In fact, there's a note on this. This was his first game of the COVID season due to having COVID. So, holy cow. All right, let's tally it up. Masters, they tie in wins and quality starts. Masters Diamond takes IS. Sasquad will take Ks and Ks per 9. Look at this. Okay, wait. Okay, they both pitched 8 innings. Not that it matters, but they both pitched 8 innings, so this will be the same. 1.13 ERA is going to be the same because they both pitched the same amount of innings. So no need to take decimals out like we had to do last week. So they tie an ERA and 0.38 whip for Masters of the Diamond, which is going to prevent the sweep, and he's going to take game 3, which salvages the week for him. He's going to be 1-2 this week, and Sasquad's going to be 2-1. Let's just do this real quick. 13-8 for Sasquad, 15-6. So after the last game of the week has been played. Last game of the week has been played. Let's go down here and let's do this live here. 3, 4, and 4. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 11, 11, 11, 11, 14, 15, and 15. 15 and 15. That's going to be even. Oh, that's going to be even. 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 That's going to be -2. That's going to be even. That's going to be even. That's going to be excuse me, an arrow up 3. That's going to be, all right, we'll just do this. Arrow up 4. That's going to be a -2. Yep, that's correct. That's going to be a -2. Arrow up 1. That's an even. It's going to be a -1. And that is going to be a arrow up 1. Okay. Okay. Look at that. That should be green too. Okay. That should be red. Very good. And these all just need to be green. Well, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Our new standings, Masters of the Diamond, are sitting in first place, barely above Pine Tar Bandits. Pine Tar Bandits are 14-6-1, sitting in second. Sasquad 13-8, sitting in third place. OGs and the Doo-Woppers, we are sleeping on the Doo-Woppers. They are ranked fourth. They're all up there. Look at Max hanging around there. Even though he dropped 0-2-1, he's still sitting in sixth place. That is a very good situation there. 10-9-2. Tiger Lilies are 10-10. They had a rough week. They're still in seventh, and we take 8 teams to the playoffs. So Ghosts of Candlestick Park, Deucey's Delights, and Quazy Quakers are all tied for 8th. They are all tied for that last playoff spot. Look at that. Chuck Wagon fans, $ Hit Machine, and the Good Vlad the Ugly are tied for 11th. They're right there, nipping at the bud. Formidable's making a move. You guys remember, Formidable was hanging out at the bottom. Couldn't get a win to save his life. Now he's only 4 below and had a big win today against the Pine Tar Bandits. So he's 8-12-1. Mosby Special 7-13-1. And Short Porch Boys is 6-12-3. If we check the schedule for next week, look at these matchups. Ghosts of Candlestick Park versus the Pine Tar Bandits. That's going to be a fun matchup there. There's Deucey's Delights and Max. We have Tiger Lilies versus Formidable. OGs versus Quazy Quakers, who had a big week. Chuck Wagon fans versus $ Hit Machine. Short Porch Boys versus Masters of the Diamond. Man, number one and the last place team, but the last place team was hot this week. The Doo-Woppers versus the Good Vlad the Ugly, and Sasquad versus Mosby Special. Look at that. Man, oh. All right. Well, guys, hey, it's been fun. I did my best. I hope I make Mr. Preston Devine proud of my job today, but I was lucky enough to be able to do this, get my girls in bed, and be able to stream. He is very busy. I want you guys to wish Mr. Preston Devine a happy birthday. He is a Christmas Eve birthday. So this will post on his birthday. And I'm very thankful for him in this league. And this is just an incredible experience. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. The starting lineups are ready to be set. Go set those. Please set those. Don't wait till the last minute on Wednesday or Thursday. Get those set so we can pull those stats and we can be more flexible whenever we stream. Next week is going to be New Year's Eve, New Year's Day weekend. So again, if we have to do something like this, we might have to do that. But if we can go live, we'd rather always go live so we can interact with you guys. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So thank you for being a part of this league. I hope we are making it enjoyable for you. And you guys have a wonderful, Merry Christmas. And come on, Cardinals, go sign some people and go Sooners. Peace.